Scorpio. My name's Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. Sorry, you guys. But anyway, my name's Melissa. I'm here to do your reading live. Readings for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And for my cross watchers, or for anyone who's drawn to this channel, welcome. And just to let you guys know that I'm not doing personal readings. Just started getting into tarot, so I'm just doing this as a way of paying dues to society. This tarot reading has helped me heal in many ways. I was in an abusive relationship for like over 14 years, and I was lacking closure, and I ignored a lot of signs. I ignored my intuition. I ignored my spirituality. But here I am, and I'm here doing readings for you guys. So if this reading does or does not resonate with you, please make sure you check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, as well as other tarot readings. This is a general, so don't take it personal. If there's any messages that you feel that apply to you, you necessarily don't have to be a Scorpio. There's a reason why you've come across this channel and you're listening to all these messages. So immediately, when I was picking up on your energy today, I was feeling like you're questioning yourself as to, where do I go from now? Like, where do we go? Like, what's going to happen? I feel like you could have experienced like a huge tarot moment, whether that be from last year, recent, because time is fluid. It does not, it's constantly going. So this reading could apply for like last year, this year, or years. But if it resonates, okay? And I feel like there were a lot of things that were left unsaid. And I keep feeling like like someone's got your tongue. Like you want to speak your truth. You want to speak and give your last and final word or your thoughts on this relationship, but the opportunity hasn't presented itself either, because there are blockages that are presenting itself constantly, time after time. When you do find the courage, something comes up. Or if you are just going to go surprise this person, something comes up. There's constantly a lot of blockages. And a huge part of this, if this does resonate with you Scorpios, male or female, feel like these are blockages that you subconsciously don't even realize that you are manifesting. Like, you're manifesting for things to go wrong, or you're manifesting these blockages, like, oh, something's gonna happen. Oh no, my luck, I'll go there and I'll catch a flat tire as I'm on my way going there. Or you get a phone call, someone needs you, or person's not there. And I feel like honestly, I'm sorry, I just got a message and it just like threw me off. There's just a lack of clarity I feel like you might be dealing with a very thick sign because I just envision Scorpio and another person just going past, not even paying attention to one another. They're so close and crossing paths, but they're not touching. They're just constantly missing. It's like arrows of messages constantly being thrown, but nothing's getting reciprocated, okay? And you seek balance. That's all you want. You want balance. Whether that be in your love life, financially, finances, spiritually. I just feel, or you could just be, you could have Libra in your chart, but, or you could be dealing with Libra. But you've come to an acknowledgement that either you or the party has been the one that has always been the one to consume, 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 never one to give. And I feel that the reason why a lot of, whether that be showing emotions, being empathetic, I just feel like in a way you felt like this was something that was just going to kind of like demonize you in the eyes of other individuals around you, whether that be family, friends, or co-workers. It's like you have to live up to the standard, and God forbid you soften up a little. It's like what people say or what they think about you is really, really important, because I feel like you might be a person is that lives up to their standards, is a person of their word, and that means everything for you. I just took off my rings. I didn't realize you guys could have been in a long-term commitment. Things didn't go right. Rings were taken off. Miscommunication. I'm feeling a lot of miscommunications. I feel like actions were being misinterpreted. And I'm getting, I don't know who, just started getting like neck pain. I don't know if anyone's having neck problems, back problems, or you're smoking too much. Please make sure that you're not overdoing it. Take care of your body, nourish your body. This is your temple. This is your sacred area. This is your sacred place. You don't get another, so cherish it, love it. I'm not here to promote not smoking. Everyone has a free will. But I feel like someone could be having neck problems due to smoking. Back problems, especially like upper back towards the back of your rib cages. Okay. I feel like for a while, someone was so used to getting their way. Once this tower moment came, it's just like now you're going through a cycle where things are not going your way. Or this could be for the cross watcher. Take it how it comes. Okay? I'm not I'm just receiving the messages, how they're coming to me. I feel a lot of your relationship issues feel like if you come from an unstable home, as to there was constantly bickering back and forth between your mother, your father, other parties involved, substances being used, neglect, abuse, even abandonment. If you come from an upbringing of that sort, take some time to reflect on your past relationships and see if there's a pattern. You know, I feel like you're starting to pick up on a lot of things. There are a lot of things that you've kept deep held inside for so long that not your not even a therapist would even pick up on it until you even spoke on it. Like, you guys are very good on just like shielding your vulnerability, because that is something that is a direct target for you guys, just because it's something that's so deep and hurtful to the core that if anyone calls you out of character based on that, you don't know how you'll respond. You're gonna lose your shit. I'm seeing a lot of night movement. And for whoever, whether this be you or an ex-partner, Scorpio, but please be aware, I'm seeing someone in the night going through someone's car, looking through their windows, checking to see if this person has left their car unlocked. And I'm seeing this car parked out on the side of the street, not directly inside a driveway. And if it's within near a driveway, it's like towards the end of the driveway where it meets the street. Please make sure you have lights on, outdoor lights on in front of your house. If you do have cameras, because I feel like this person's just going to try to just get into your car just to look for any sort of leverage or create any type of leverage. It's like a setup. I'm seeing a setup, and I'm not liking this, because this is someone like this is someone who's trying to make their lies come into fruition. Like, they need validation, and they want to catch you off guard when you least expect it, especially if you're in a car. This may not apply to everyone, but please make sure you invest in an alarm system for your car. Make sure your doors are always locked. Make sure no one has any copies to your keys of your car. And if so, this be it. Someone that you trust with your life, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. But I'm seeing that this is with a partner that probably have been with for the last 3 to 8 months. 3 years to 8 months. constantly back and forth. Seeing a lot of cheating, drinking, partying, bars. I'm seeing bars. A lot of people smoking, laughing. And I'm seeing piercings, strong piercings, okay? Whoever this individual is, please make sure invest in a camera, some security type of camera, or like around your surroundings. Wherever you leave your car parked, please make sure you are keeping a close eye. Something about your car. And I have a feeling you might be just on your way to work. Cops might be called on you. You won't even know. Or clothes being left inside someone's car, whether that be male or female, not belonging to your partner, just to stir drama. Like I said, to give validation of some sort. And I feel like this person could be the type of person that would be the one to just like force obstacles on top of you. You might have certain plans with this person, their intuition's up, like they know they've lost you or they're losing you. And your heart's desire is to go to someone else. Right, so let's start your reading. So shifting the energy back. So this is your reading for this month, January 2019. What messages, universe, spirits around me, can you give me for Scorpio's past? What can you tell me about Scorpio's past? Alright, so for your past energy, I have the Four of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What I'm seeing from this card, I'm saying Cups, is just someone that's just not content. Not content with how things or their love life, like how their love life is going. Having options after options after options. You're just not being fulfilled. Because you or your partner either gave up on this great opportunity. This was a solid cup, a solid foundation. You want structure. This person defines structure. You want positivity, you want growth, you want light. This person does define light. But someone's sitting in this deep, dark energy. And I feel like this is an energy of someone just wanting to be entertained. But wanting to be entertained has been so repetitive that now you're getting bored. You're probably so used to getting your way that no one's presenting a challenge to you. And this one cup of love that was right here was left to the side because this person did challenge you. This person brought out that another side of you that either you kept fighting because you didn't want this at some point. I feel like you could have been with someone who you were with for a long time and they wanted structure. And you could have been with this person very young or just at your early 20s, even teens, that in a way you feel like you missed out on life. Like if you were with this person for a long time, I see you guys just being together for a couple amount of years and then bam, you just start having kids. And you know, kids do consume a lot of your time. But I just feel like you just want to be entertained. You want to live up to the life that you subconsciously feel that you missed out on. Now that you're out there, now that you're getting bored with the same type of cups coming in and out, now they're stacking up a pile. They still don't match up to what this person had offered you originally, which was structure, solid concrete. And it's genuine, it's coming from the heart. Once you have one strong, solid foundation, you're able to build more with it. But in a way, this could be a twin flame energy, or you guys could be communicating through your dreams or through your energy, because you guys are still within alignment. I'm just going to lighten up my phone a little bit. You guys are still within alignment. You guys are communicating, but when you're communicating, you're not touching. It's like that vision that I was seeing of just like communications being thrown as arrows, but they're constantly missing each other. But no one's understanding, no one's communicating. And could be a lot of mental blockages. But this person, regardless if you are with this person or not, this person could come from an upbringing that is very structural, meaning mother, father still together, or if mother and father are not together, but they communicate in such a way that they're like the best of friends. Hi. Welcome, welcome. That's what I'm getting off of this one card, okay? Next, we have the Temperance. So, next we have the Temperance. So this for me, either you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, but this is your energy from your past. Aww. Let me know if this reading does resonate. But for your past energy, you're seeking balance. Now you're coming in terms with what you have manifested. Thank you. What you have manifested. But in a way, what I'm seeing here, you were in either a dark place, a dark place in your time, in your past, not seeing the light, to now you're coming in tune with it. You're coming in tune with the light. You're no longer ignoring the signs. And I feel like the reason why you guys didn't cross paths is because subconsciously there was a lot of self doubt. Self doubt on your end, whether if you're going to repeat certain cycles again that your family members could have repeated. And you didn't want to just fit into that category, but now you're being enlightened. There's a new way of thinking. There's there's just self-improvement here. And though you are sitting, but you're enlightened. Now you're accepting all the signs, and you could be praying. You could have been meditating a lot. A lot of self-healing and just coming in terms with what in reality is your piece of the pie to the issues. Next, we have the Nine of Coins, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Next, you have the Nine of Coins. So, you go from dark to light to now you're just vibrant. This for me is your singles card. You're calling single, abundant, financially stable. But now you're calling in, and you're calling in for the right suitor. This is someone who's financially stable. This is someone who takes care of their outer inner appearance. They're not focused on the material aspects anymore of life. This is someone who's calling in love because they have put in the work to be financially stable. They're calling in for the right suitor, which is on your hand. And it's just gracefully just sitting there. And this could be an individual that you know who this person is. I feel like it's this one cup that you see structure, you see a foundation with this person, but there's no alignment. So you releasing and coming to terms with what you really need to have put in the work on. Because I feel like if you guys did experience a tarot moment, the lessons or the karma has awakened a side of you that you did not see coming. You did not see coming. And in a way, it's like you're working on your core issues. Yeah. It tends to be that way, back and forth. But there's a lot of self-healing here. And this is you working on yourself now. This is you working on your central core issues. Now that you've released a lot of these burdens, now you can come out and play. Now you can come out and be yourself. You can be who you are with this individual and let all your guards down. And just, you're loving yourself. You loving yourself even more is just raising your vibrations, your aura. Like your aura that's around you. It's like it's almost there. Aww. But Don't be scared to put in the work. There's always room for self improvement. The best thing that you can work. Yeah, it tends to be that way. But distractions get boring after a while. But your aura is gold. It's just beautiful and abundant. And you're partially almost there to having it fully complete you. But you need that 10. So I feel like, yeah, that's good. So next we have is the Page of Coins. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now this card for me is just like you're just calling for new growths. And you're embracing this innocent, vulnerable side of you. I'm feeling I'm feeling like a really strong sexual energy here for your past, which for me could kind of like offset what you're trying to manifest. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm sorry. All right, so let's see what's your present energy for this month. Messages can you give me for Scorpio for their current energy of January? Yeah, it's hard, but take baby steps. You want to do it when it's your time. Never want to force something. You have to do it when you're there to do it. So we have the World. So you could be dealing with the air sign. You have the Hermit. So there are new beginnings. Something ended. And feel like you guys, the person that you could have been dealing with, oh, okay. So you guys could be at a distance. And no, it's okay. I like hearing from you guys. And you're really funny too, so. But, so there's a distance, and I feel like there's lack of communication. There's just this lack of communication, which is causing you somewhat isolate yourself, the Hermit. And this isolation of this person, like not talking to you, not communicating with you, something that just puts you in a whirl spin. In a way, I feel like you could possibly even on the best apology you can ever get is the one for yourself. Not a lot of people will communicate. But yeah, I feel like you're either you or someone, because there's no communication and there's distance. I'm getting a strong feeling, like I was saying about the car situation. I feel like this person could just be watching you at night, seeing who you're with, what you're really up to. Or this could be you trying to figure out why. Yeah, it really does. But you also have to remember too, not everyone heals the right way. You know, some people. This is what I'm seeing. So, someone stopped communicating, which causes someone isolate, search within. But I'm also feeling this energy of this presence of an individual, kind of like a stalker energy, seeing who you're really talking to, what you are really up to. Hmm. But eh, that sucks. I'm sorry. But this is your energy. You have the King of Swords. Hmm. So you have this King of Swords energy, Scorpio. You're you're making a head over heart decisions. Yeah. Truth will always set you free. It's like you're making a head over heart decision. Yeah. Gotta heal. It might hurt you to finally, if you are doing the one that's kind of doing, yeah, you guys sing it. Raise your vibrations up high. If you wanted clarity, you wanted the truth in regards to this individual, or if you guys did break up and things didn't go down the right way, you were seeking for answers, or vice versa. Because in the beginning of your reading, there's someone that you really want a strong and solid foundation. Like, I feel like this is like that one cup that's sitting on this nice structure. Light box is like, feel like a, can I say, it's like the one that got away type of energy. That one cup. You have all these cups. They're all the same. They all move the same. They're entertaining you the same. There's boredom. There's repetition. But this one cup right here is completely different than the rest. And I'm feeling like if you're wondering why this person for a long period amount of time did not communicate or has not even tried to communicate, because it's telling me that this person's at a distance, that there's no communication. You might be trying to see what they're doing, who they're with, how their environment is, or vice versa. But regardless of the situation, you're taking the King of Swords energy, making head over heart. You're analyzing things. You're viewing things from a different point of view. You're standing nice, strong, and tall. And I'm feeling kind of like a bitterness, like a coldness. So whatever that was discovered from the world, that you went to the hermit, ugh, that sucks. I'm sorry. That sucks. But now it's just like you're putting your foot down. You're saying what you mean. You mean what you said. You're moving forward. And there could be two opportunities. And I don't feel like this is in regards to a relationship. I just feel like in regards to like two options of growth. Either jobs, moving, school, family. These are something that mean a lot to you. Aww. That sucks. I'm sorry. But yeah, so it's like you're forced to take a new opportunity, but you're torn in between the two. And you know it's just going to help you move forward. And aw, but listen, just you know your truth. That's all you have your closure there. Someone's not going to give you the closure that you need. You you have to give yourself the closure. And take it from me personally. I've gone through hell and back, and it's sad to say that sometimes you just wake up one day and realize, yeah, it sucks. It's like sometimes you just wake up one day and you realize that you were actually sleeping with the enemy. You were actually sleeping with the devil, and it's just like you invested so much time. Yeah, it's not easy, but I promise you, it gets easier as time goes on. And you'll once you start seeing your wins, your gains, it gets a lot better. Trust the process. Just trust it. Don't fight it. Because there's a lesson. There's always a lesson for you to learn. Especially when there's nothing but silence around you. But you're scoring in between the two. You're scoring in between the two. You're just like, what do I do? Should I take this opportunity? Should I do this? Should I take this growth moving out of state? I even feel like, should I just sacrifice myself into the work? Oh man. Yeah, trust me. When you have kids, it's a different story. Especially if like the other party's not there. So after the Two of Coins, you have the King of Wands energy. Protection is protection in this case. Yeah. But there are other ways of protecting yourself. Because when you reject something, you're entertaining it. You should be using that energy of like even responding. Just use that energy to your work, to yourself, healing your scars. Oh. Oh. But next I have the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. This is someone who is not scared of putting in work. But the same way how they start strategizing new journeys, new things, it's not always finished. So what it's telling me from these two opportunities that are presenting themselves to you, one opportunity might seem a lot better or sold out to be a lot better than what you think. And as you get your time, you get some time invested in one of these opportunities, you're going to start it thinking it's a good gig, but you won't finish it because it wasn't sold out to be exactly what you were looking for. Yeah. So just make sure when you have two opportunities presenting themselves for you for growth or just for like a new journey, and you're trying to do this to mentally clear your head and remove this person, just remove this person from your environment. Just make sure you're not rushing into anything. You're doing your research, doing the pros and cons of certain moves, and what are your gains. And this, if this is something that you are truly ready to do. So I'm feeling like you're doing a head over heart decision, and as you're doing this, you're somewhat like justifying to do certain moves, but just think it through. It will. All right. You just hold on. Let me see. I applied to this university. I want to know if I will get in or not. All right. I didn't get into the school. Should apply for it. I got the Page of Cups in reverse. Maya. So honestly, I feel like there might be obstacles presenting itself along the way. So I don't feel a strong presence of you getting accepted to it, but don't quote me on it, you know. I just feel like it's really not what you think it is. And it might actually save you from unnecessary drama. Or you might not be ready for that drastic move, just saying. Alright, so let's see what your future has for you guys, Scorpio. What messages can you give me for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I don't know who's throwing themselves, or if a friend is throwing a self-pity party. That's what I got immediately. So we got the Queen of Swords in reverse. You're letting go of the hurt. And you're welcoming in love. Because it had it been upright, you would have been guarding yourself from love, but it's in reverse. Next you have the Page of Swords. So I'm going to show you guys the cards. So either you guys could be dealing with a strong air sign. I'm getting a lot of air energy. We have Sag, we have fire signs here. But you have the Page of Swords next, so you're demanding for truth, clarity. You're opening your mind up. To a new way of thinking, new way of perceiving things. But you're protecting yourself. Because you will be letting in love. But you're not that your guard is down. But I feel like this energy that you're going to take this energy of, I'm not going to judge a book by its cover. Like if someone gives you or presents an opportunity for you to not trust them, then that's when, you'll immediately start putting your sword up. So you're trying to welcome in love by giving people the benefit of the doubt, which could explain your new way of thinking. New way of thinking, new ways of analyzing things, new ways of putting things together. But though you are somewhat vulnerable, you're still holding on to this one sword, and you're letting it be known. So you might even welcome a person back, but I don't feel like it's this individual that you know that has gotten away. And the reason why I say that, because you could be dealing with someone else. You could have been dealing with two other individuals. Like, you could have had a long-term relationship established and then acquired another one, or vice versa. Because this person speaks about structure, balance. But here's the moon card. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But there's secrets that is all around everyone. Because there's water energy all throughout this spread with air and dark. You have the Four of Cups, which is dark, the Hermit, which is dark, the Two of Coins, which is dark. Now, the Moon. So, just be careful too, because whoever was holding out, or whoever did, was trying to one up someone. Feel like they could have had another lifestyle that you were not aware of. And I'm feeling like a strong, like, warlock witchcraft energy. Don't know why. I feel like this person could have just, like, even done a spell on you to just keep you in this low vibe energy. But regardless, you are so divinely, spiritually guarded and protected that you're out of it. Or this person could have just been doing certain things or saying certain things to mentally trap you, mind fuck you, to keep you in that low vibe energy. But regardless, secrets are coming out. Whatever was going on in the dark, the nightlife, it's coming out. Because whatever goes on when the moon is out, guess what's right behind that moon? It's that sun, and everything will be illuminated in its right time. And the universe was preparing you for this truth and this clarity that you did not receive. You have not received it yet. There's more to it than what you know. There's more to it. I feel like I'm seeing like a dominoes effect. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. I'm sorry. But, you know, let things be. You keep moving forward. Focus on yourself, because what comes around goes around. Let me tell you. It goes around. It will. And, you know, when it does, you know what you're going to do? You're going to sip that tea. Watch it go down. Because it ain't you. So next you have is the Knight of Coins. So this is you taking your time taking your time with yourself, being easy with yourself, being kind to yourself, picking yourself up. Exactly. And when it goes down, okay? You thought your tarot moment was bad? Wait until they have theirs. Trust me, you'll be there. You'll hear about it. Always ends up that way. So you're embracing this energy of just embracing yourself, loving yourself, being kind to yourself, seeing yourself worth, seeing that you are able to bring abundance because what you are abundant. And the Knight of Coins, this is someone who, it's the slowest moving knight out of the whole deck. This is someone who takes their time. They're not rushing in to commitment. They're not rushing in and out of commitments. They're taking their time going to the perfect suitor. They're not just going to settle down with the average Joe or the average Jane. They're going to sit there and take their time and look at the person for who they are and see whether it's worth investing with or not. But regardless, you're putting a lot of work into yourself. And you're more confident on a new journey. And you're going to pick the right journey because you went from the Knight of Coins. You're holding on to that one pentacle. And for your current energy, you were stuck between two. And the universe is telling you not to rush into something. Take your time. Do your research. Do not just rush into anything because of what was discovered. Because regardless what you thought or what you saw was going on was not even close to what was in reality going on. But you got your closure. So where do you go from now after this? Well, we go apart. And you find yourself, you love yourself, you work for yourself, you honor yourself, and be kind to yourself. Invest in yourself. Once you do that, you'll be able to welcome love in the right way. New messages. Listen, take your time. Listen, I've been single for like 2 years. Yeah. It's not easy. You know, it just takes that one individual kind of like scorn you in a way. But you have to break up the cycle. You gotta break those chains. I was with my son's father. He's a Scorpio for over 14 years. Had another life I was not aware of. Has done things I was never aware of. Long story short, you know, I left with my kids. Left an abusive, toxic relationship full of toxic behaviors. Who'd he end up with? An escort who lives in my house. And you just gotta focus on yourself. It's never easy, but focus on yourself. Invest in yourself. Yeah. So, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, we already knew this. This was not your perfect suitor. This is someone who the universe was preparing you to let go. And there was a lesson that was learned here. Put yourself first. And you have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Which is, ironically, right over the Hermit card. So, isolate yourself. If you feel like you're in a tough place right now, focus on healing yourself. Be kind to yourself. Meditate. Pray. Do whatever you feel like you can do to just bring your vibrations in. Heal yourself the right way and release the right way. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And this is right over the moon. So if things were enlightened to you and your intuition kept speaking to you, this is something that was worth exploring for, because you honestly thought that this person could have or should have been the love of your life. And next, you have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And it's just like, you got to remember who you are. And this is what I love about this card, because you're beautiful and majestic. No one who's beautiful and majestic as you are should ever be closed in, caged in. You should be yourself, free. So you got to break down all of what this person has created around you to keep you mentally trapped in, and release it. Break it down if you have to. Jump over it if you have to. Set it on fire if you have to. Set yourself free. Because mentally, I feel like physically you're not there. Mentally you are. An attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And how are you going to attract love? By being free, being yourself, loving yourself, investing in yourself, healing yourself, doing things that you actually like to do, not being caged in, focusing on what you truly desire in life, breaking barriers, setting the tone even higher, wanting more, doing more, investing more. And you're going to attract someone when you get to this Knight of Coins, this Knight of Pentacles. Let me tell you, there's going to be a partnership that's going to be worth investing in on. There's going to be a partnership that's going to be worth investing on. And that person will come because you are taking your time in finding the perfect suitor. You're not rushing into things. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. And you get that right over the Knight of Coins. Right after, right before, whatever. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I'm so sorry my phone had died. I'm sorry. I was just like, no, no. But I hope this reading did help and did resonate, and just know you deserve the best. Be kind to yourself and love yourself. Be easy. Everything will get a lot better. You're a lot smarter, a lot wiser now. Okay? I love you guys. Take care. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think. And oh, Buenos Aires, Argentina. You guys got good steak. Just gotta say, there's like this Argentinian restaurant. I'm from New York. Good. This is Argentinian restaurant. I think it's called Tango. Oh my god, their steaks are just like everything. And I don't eat steak like that, but I go there probably like once in a blue. But when I do, I get their steak. It's just phenomenal. And the margaritas are good too. But, but yeah, no problem. And best of luck. And don't worry, this is just temporary. It's not permanent. It will pass and it will get a lot easier. Plus, you're onto bigger and better things, so you'll get there. Don't worry, okay? Have a good night. Take care. Bye.